it's going to be one of those days, right? I just finished gassing up this bike. Almost 30 bucks. Not bad, right? $30 to fill up my old tank. So I'm at Wawa now. I have a 400-mile trip ahead of me. I'm heading to Ohio. That's right. I'm doing the Windy 9 road. So I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I'm meeting my good friends Bodine52 and Harley Dayrider. And it's kind of a bummer, as you can see from my rain gear. About 75% of my ride today is going to be in that little wet stuff. So what are you going to do, right? Just one day, and the rest of the days are supposed to be outstanding, so I can deal with it. So right now, if you look at the phone here, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to listen to Coffee with HDR for the first hour. So that'll give me some entertainment, and then I'll take you guys along for the ride. Struggle is definitely real. I've gone 150 miles, and of that 140 of it has been in this nice little steady rain. So I pulled over into this parking lot, probably about 20 miles outside of Frederick, Maryland. It's very rural out here. It's pretty country. I actually used to live out in Frederick. So when I was going around D.C., D.C. is known for its traffic around the Beltway. And then once rain comes, forget about it. It's insane. So it was like a dead standstill for about a 15-mile stretch there, and that sucked. Right in the rain, and people suck at driving, so then you're getting on a motorcycle with all that rain coming down, and the roads are slick. Got to be careful out there, but I only have about, I'd say, 290 to 300 miles to go, and it's supposed to clear up in about an hour. So guess what? Time to go onward. Note to self, don't believe radar. So I actually pulled over at its rest stop, and like you look around right now, it just stopped. Torrential downpour, man. And I'm an idiot. So I had this on, the jacket, but I didn't have the pants on, so I had to pull over, and I'm like, let me put these on now. Just kind of defeats the purpose when my legs are already completely wet. And I go, and I don't know if you can see it, there's a little cubby right over there, like below the steps, and I'm going over there and changing. It says staff only, and these two old men are in there, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, hey guys, sorry, I don't feel like using the restroom. I'm just going to change into my pants real quick. And then I'm just telling them, yeah, it should be the radar says it's going to be stopping soon. And they're like, oh, I don't believe that radar, rah, rah, rah. Typical old man guys, and they're like talking to me for 15 minutes about weather patterns and outside Cumberland, Maryland. So I learned some stuff, but yeah, I'm at a rest area, and it said, screw it, it's slowing down, I'm gonna go for it again. A lot of traffic in here. Yeah, the bike's just destroyed, man, it's so wet. But you know what though, I'm enjoying it, and now I think I only have, a little over 210 miles left to go. And let's knock on wood, because before I was thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna let up. Not so much, hopefully it does. My friend Bob, who's coming from Michigan, has just called me and says, oh yeah, by the way, it's 85 and sunny. I'm like, dick. Times like this is when I love doing YouTube, and I'll tell you why. So I just met this gentleman. He's in that IHOP right there. He came out when I was filling up, and he would start talking to me about my bike, and hey, talk to me what you have. And he started asking about some of the lights I had on the bike, and we just start chatting. Come to find out, dude's a truck driver. He's from Houston, Texas, and we start talking about Sturgis, and we spent probably 25 minutes just chatting at that gas pump back there. It was great, and the guy was just super, super nice. We start talking about his rides and what he rides and his son, and it was great, man. And it's come to find out we follow a lot of the same people on YouTube,
And so we start chatting about different people that we watch, and you know, very, very similar what we do or what I do, and different people that I watch. And it was cool, man. I mean, I love the fact that you can make people like that just by pulling up to a gas station in the middle of nowhere, because honestly I have no clue where I'm at. I'm off 68 right now, but I tell you, that made my day. That made my day, and plus that the rain has stopped, and that's nice just as well. Oh, you guys probably didn't see it. A deer just popped over there. Now he's out of view, unfortunately. But Gilbert, when you watch again, it was a pleasure meeting you, my friend. All right, guys, we're low fuel detected, yes, but I've got a full tank now. I'm heading to, what do I have now? I think about 180 miles to go, something like that, not too far. And the weather has cleared up a little bit. If you look way in the distance out there, where those solar-powered windmills, or whatever the hell those things are, you can see some blue sky trying to creep in. So it's finally stopped raining, even after I got completely dressed. And I'm just going to keep this stuff on, and you know, I'm only going to be there in 3 hours, and then I'll be in Ohio. Tell you what, everybody, if you've never been to West Virginia, or at least rode in West Virginia, you're missing out. Some of the best roads in the country are in this state. I think I've rode West Virginia probably 4 times now in the past 6-7 years. Most of it street. Last year I did do the off-road, and both off-road and on, just incredible roads, incredible scenery. You know, I really enjoy it. So if you haven't, definitely get out here and try to make a trip. Now, these are the best times, like when riding. Now, the rain has cleared up, obviously. I mean, it's still cloudy, but no more wet roads. But this is the best time because I'm just totally into solitude right now, just enjoying the ride. I'm not even listening to music. Now, most of the rides when I'm riding by myself, you know, like a long distance, I'll pop on some tunes, either listen to them on my helmet, but most likely I listen to them through the speakers. But if you get over 70, because the Harley stock ones blow. But anyway, just getting lost in thought, man. Just getting where you can just sit back, enjoy, think about life. And that's what it's all about. Notice anything different? Yep. I shed the rain clothes. Yes, finally. Look at that. Blue skies. I haven't seen blue skies in a long time. Finally. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, that's a nice little classic car. Only in West Virginia. So I had to pull over and shed that damn rain gear, because you know how it is. It gets really hot. And then we were like doing 60 degrees most of the way. 60, 65, and all of a sudden it's like 80 degrees. It was shot up quick, and I was roasting. So things are looking up. And I'm in Morgantown, West Virginia, about 2 hours away from my destination of Athens, Ohio. Yes, I'm on the home stretch, only 16 miles to go. This last like 30 minutes has been completely like bizarre, man. I mean, as soon as I got into Ohio, so, you know, this isn't a dig on anybody that lives in Ohio, but some weird shit's happened. So first a deer jumps in front of me, and I guess that could happen anywhere. Of course, I didn't have my damn camera on, but I missed it probably by about 5 feet, thank God. And then as I'm riding on the highway, somebody must have dumped like 2 or 3 bags of trash. They thought the highway was like their personal dump. And so I had to avoid that, so that was an obstacle course. And then I go to a gas station because I was running on fumes, and this was like, 10 miles back. And I get up there, and everything's going well. I put my card in, hit the 93, put it in. No gas, nothing's pumping. So there's like 2 or 3 people around me that have that same dumb, wildered look, like, what the hell's going on? So we go in and talk to the clerk and said, listen, man, what's going on? And his phone's ringing. There's like 4 or 5 people in line. This guy's freaking out, man. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to mess with this guy. There's obviously an issue with the gas. So then they had a gas station right next door. I think it was a BP or something. Pulled up to that. Same exact thing. Couldn't believe it. So, and I was wondering when I pulled up and there's like 7 or 8 people just sitting around not pumping gas, that would explain it. So I was like, great. I didn't have any, I was on fumes, and I still don't know why the gas wasn't working, because electricity was fine. So there had to be an issue within that whole section. So going about a mile down the road, and then I got gas. So now I only have 14 miles, and I'm meeting Mr. Bodine 52. HDR's coming down tomorrow, a day later. He had some previous engagements that he couldn't get down a day early. But we're meeting at this Airbnb we rented for the week. So I'll take you guys there next. Happened again, man. Seriously, Ohio, what have I done to you? Look, I normally trust GPSs, but Harley's let me down in the past. And again, it took me off some side oh, that's a cool looking house, by the way. Took me on some side road. All of a sudden it said I had like 15 minutes left, and I've gone through like the backwoods of Ohio. I feel like I'm going to get freaking murdered out here, man. I mean, this bike is... I need my Pan Am for these roads, man. It's crazy. So I have no idea where I'm at. And you know, this has happened to you guys, right? Where the GPS just like takes you in the middle of nowhere. And I thought I had it to the fastest setting, so that might be the problem. Who knows? Oh, look, a stop sign. That's good. Doesn't mean... Oh, it's not for me. See, I can't even tell if that stop sign's for me. Or that road. Where the frick am I? I'll eventually get there. So in 400 yards, I got to make another right. Seriously, guys, I just turned the camera on a second ago. I mean, this is like my 9th turn since getting on here. And now I've committed. So I've gone way too far. So it's instead of turning back and just like going the fast way, 200 yards. So let's see where this leads us. This is going to be some freaking another country podunk road in the middle of nowhere. I mean, who the hell lives out here? What the hell is that? Oh, it's hay.
Prepare to turn right.
All right, another turn right, half mile. Maybe this guy will know. Excuse me, where the hell am I? You're no help. I know I'm going to pass a house here in a minute with 2 old men going to be outside doing dueling banjos. I seriously want to punch somebody right now. But the good news is 2.7 miles left before I get to my abode. But if anybody has the number to the guy that designed this GPS for Harley, let me know so I can send him a big old thank you. Okay, 300 yards to go. 200. 100.
Now turn right.
All right. Hopefully we're almost there, people. We're almost there. My battery's about to die. My battery's about to die. Look, there's Mr. Bodine 52. Ah, I made it. So this is Bob's bike. So say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
That's Bodine 52, everybody. What a beautiful Road Glide Limited. And he had all sunny weather the whole way down, so I'm a little... Yeah, you're living right my ass. And I got stuck in the rain, but of course he came out here, which was great. And he cleaned my entire bike for me. I could not believe he did that. You know.
Better guess again.
Oh, you didn't do that? So I'm going to wrap this up for today, but as always, you guys know this now in my videos. I do a thing called Harley Trivia, since it's the end of the video. Oh, I did it. You got it? You think?
Give it to me. I got anything.
Let me see. Let me think of one here. 1995, Harley introduced this on all their bikes. That's still on bikes today. What is it? Do you know?
Windshields.
Turn signals, brakes, seats, stuff like that.
I ruined it for you.
Not quite though. So if you guys have the answer, leave it in the comments below. But look at our little Airbnb that we have here. It's really nice. It's a nice little 3-bedroom. It's perfect for the 3 of us, HDR, Bodine, and myself. We're gonna have a great time this week. Now get out there and ride. Be well. Oh look, there's a beer right there. See, I left my beer out. I gotta finish this. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.